Hi, welcome to my home. Today I'm going to show you how you can create a medicine wheel to inspire deeper sleep, healing energy, and more peaceful atmosphere throughout your home. Now this is old technology and it is called a medicine wheel. And using it myself, I have really benefited in ways that I never imagined I could benefit from, which include a deeper sleep, definitely a more peaceful atmosphere, and a lot more healing energy. So what are you going to need to make this? First, I go with a poster board. Now you can use a piece of wood, flat piece of wood, poster board, something stiff enough that it'll hold the weight of the stones and yet make it easy for you to carry. A styrofoam poster board is what I like using because it's very easy to move from place to place, and it makes it really easy for me to take care of my medicine wheel. Well, with this, you're going to need 5 large stones. I use a pair of amethyst clusters, and I use 3 crystals, 2 points and 1 cluster. So 5 large crystals. Now I like the blend of amethyst and quartz crystal for its healing effects. But you can go with all quartz or all amethyst. It's up to you how you would make this. But you'll need 5 large ones. Another thing I like is I go to Michael's and I get copper coiling wire and I make coils. Now the wire coils will be underneath these 5 stones. This helps to create an energy called orgone, and it's very healing. Now, one of the essential things about making the medicine wheel is true north. I like marking true north so that I know the direction of where I'm going to be placing the stones. This is essential for building it and for placing it when you put it under your bed. You need to have true north facing true north. All right. So 5 major stones, 5 coils is how I'm doing it. I have 6 medium crystals, and I use just quartz crystal for this, which will be an inner ring. Then I have 12 pieces of amethyst and 12 pieces of crystal, and that's it. So all told, you have 5 large, 6 medium, and 24 smaller pieces. Again, you can go with the blend like I have. You could use rose quartz, you can use anything you want, depending on the effect that you want to have if you know about how the energy of these stones work. This is good for me because this promotes a very powerful healing energy and a lot of peace, just with the amethyst and the quartz crystals. So now that I have true north on here, I've also drawn a circle that you can't quite see. And what I will do is I will place my coils, one at the very center, one in the north, one in the south, one in the east, and one in the west. Now, when I hot glue this down, which I'm not going to do on this video, I will place these on with hot glue so that they are permanently in place. This makes it much easier not only to build, but to move it. I put this into the sunlight for a full day once a week. That keeps the energy at its peak. Now I always start from the creator. This point right here is my creator stone, and this is going to be placed right in the center on top of this coil. I also hot glue that down when I do this, okay? But before I hot glue, I actually have everything in place so that I have the placement perfect for the hot glue. So I actually build this first, then I go and hot glue everything down. The 5 coils will actually be hot glued down immediately, but the rest of it will wait for me to place everything. I will start with the north, and this point, I want to take the point and I want it to face the creator stone. Right at the center, pointing right at the center. That's really important. And I always start in the north. Now, the cluster crystal I'm going to place in the south, representing more earthy southern energies, and that right there is just going to be sitting there. I'll be using points to take that energy into the center at a later process. I then will take an eastern cluster for amethyst, and I'll place that in the east. And this is like calling the directions. I'll take this amethyst cluster and I'll place it in the west. Now I have called all four corners. I have north, south, east, and west covered. All of them aligned with the Creator Stone. Now, the next process is going to include these 6 crystal points. And again, when it's hot glued, it'll stay in place. These all have points, and I want the points to actually point right at the centerpiece. Now, these may need to be adjusted some because I'm going to have arms and I'm going to have an outer ring that will change the alignment of these a little bit. But what I want to do is I want to initially take all the points and point them right at the center, so that everything points towards the Creator. Now I'm going to do a blend for the arms. At the amethyst pieces, I'm going to start, and this will have to be adjusted because I don't want this to be in the way of my arm. And that's why I say I place this first, because I want to have perfect alignment before I glue down anything. And I need to have this all in place in order to do that. I take an amethyst point, and then I take another point, and what I do is I align these all the way up, pointing straight at the Creator Stone, and I will align these around it a little bit better. And these will probably be adjusted more than once until I get them just right. Okay, so let me come from this northern one, an amethyst, and then another crystal point, everything leading to the Creator. All right, and we'll go with the south next. And the order really does not matter in this process. I do like staying in order for the initial thing because it's calling the corners. And you can stay in order the whole way if you please, because it does help maintain a nice flow of energy. All right, so I take the points, point it straight at the Creator. And then the last one will be here from the east. Again, this is going to have to be moved, and I'll have to adjust it once the leg is in. Okay, and we'll take the amethyst and point that there. And then one more point to come straight to the center. All right, now with all of these in place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this to make it symmetrical. Easier said than done. What I can do is I can actually take them and spread them out just a wee bit more to get a more even placement. And this right here, the energy is going to be the same. The essential part is the numbers. You want 6 mediums, and the legs actually consist of 12 smaller stones. Now, I'm going to be setting this up in a particular way. You can do this just like this. You can choose your own style. But what I like doing is I like having crystal beside the amethyst, the points pointing at the Creator. Then I will take a pair of amethyst and I will cover the ring right here. So that is one part of the outside barrier. I'll take amethyst next to this. I will double up the amethyst, and then I will crystal next to this, all pointing towards the Creator. And again, we'll do the crystal from here, pointing in towards the Creator, amethyst, and amethyst. And then amethyst, amethyst, and crystal. Now I went through that kind of quick, but we have 12 stones on the outer area outside of the 4 major directions. This encloses the circle. I have an inner circle made of pure crystal. This brings all the energy and multiplies it towards the center. I have the arms coming from each of the directions. So we're getting the energy of all the directions channeled into the center. This is really powerful The energy, I can actually see it from here. It's coming from the center and it's forming like a dome. When I place this underneath my bed, all of this energy seeps through the night into the bed. Now, I love using the copper. This tends to create an energy called orgone. And I use it on the major directions because I want this energy to be channeled as cleanly as possible, and I have all 4 directions bringing in pure energy into the center. It really is more powerful this way, but the coils are my call. You can use them, you can leave them behind. This will still create energy if you just use it without coils. But I do prefer the coils. In fact, I've actually made this to whereas I had a copper ring all the way around, intersection lines all the way around, plus coils. That is extremely powerful, but it was a little bit too much for my sleep. This creates so much energy it can actually disrupt your sleep if you do certain energy things with it. The coils, this is how I sleep. This is what I found works best for me. So this is how I'm presenting it to you. It really creates a beautiful, even flow of energy. It's very healing. It really has inspired my sleep to be so much deeper. I really can't stress that because that's really the benefit of this, is it'll really inspire a deep, deep sleep. Now I'm going to have a series of different films. The next project that I'm working on is actually going to be another video that will put you to sleep purposefully. And I'm creating these because I've heard such a need in this world for people to get more restful sleep and more healthy sleep. This is one way to actually create more healing energy in your life, to actually get a better night's sleep. It's called a medicine wheel. Now, if you want to comment on this or tell me how this has affected your sleep, I would love to hear from you. You can go on joyfulnowllc.com and you can put your comments in. You'll also find this video within that site. And I will be offering more videos on my website so that I can give you tools that you'll need to get a better night's sleep, to have better health in your life, and to promote more peace. I think it's worth it. So the next video is going to be a sleep video. You place it on your television, your bedroom television, wherever you wish to get a good rest, and you simply watch it. I would be surprised if you get to the end of it. It will put you to sleep. This right here, I will hot glue this. I will place this under my bed, making sure that north is aligned to north using my compass. And then once a week, this will go in the sunlight to get a full day of sunlight so that it stays charged up, because the energy of the sun actually purifies the energy that's coming from this. So I hope you find this useful. It has really benefited my life, and that's why I'm bringing it to you, because I do sleep well. I sleep with greater peace, and this has really helped me get to that point. So this is creating a medicine wheel, and please send me your comments on joyfulnowllc.com and sign up. I will give you these things on a weekly basis, and I'm hoping that you get a lot of benefit from all of it. So have a wonderful day. Enjoy creating your medicine wheel and sleep peacefully, my friend. Namaste.